Hey everybody, this is Dr. Dain. Welcome to this installment of the Tour of Consciousness Holiday Season 2018. What a great pleasure it is to be with you. Now, if you saw the video I made called The Tree is Back, and I was really intense at the end of that, right? And it's so wonderful because a lot of people are like, thank you for the wake-up call, you know, where you're like, oh shit, I can't hide anymore. It's very interesting because that video, it's a long story, but you know how technology is sometimes. A lot of times it works, sometimes it sort of screws things up. Well, that's actually what happened. There was actually a different ending to that video. And when it went to editing, I like to say editing like I have a whole suite of editing professionals at my beck and call. Yeah, let's just say that. Okay, maybe I'll ask for that for 2019. When it went to editing, there was a different end that got put on it. That end was actually for the BYCFs, the Being You Certified Facilitators. I was making a video for them, and excuse me, and I wanted to wake them up because we have a call and I wanted to prepare them for that call. And I'm like, guys, we need to start creating in a far greater way than we ever have before. So that was actually for them. If it spoke to you, that's friggin' awesome. But the message I wanted to say today is just to express my immense gratitude for you for being in this world. And the gift that having you is. Like, look at it for just a moment. If you look at a lot of the people in your life, what's it like hanging around them? For some of them, it's friggin' wonderful. Like, for you, hanging around some of them, it's really wonderful. And for a lot of them, probably, it's not that wonderful. But think of the gift that the wonderful people in your life are right now. Just get a sense of them. And what if you recognize that you actually are that for way more people than you've ever acknowledged? I know as the weirdo humanoid seekers that we are, we tend to have a really easy time seeing us as wrong, as not valuable, as not enough. But what if you looked at the gift you are to the other people in your life? Would that allow you to see you in a different light? And what would it be like for you to hang out with you? Like, how much fun, how enjoyable could that be? In other words, what energy are you that you're not acknowledging? And this is where my message is coming from at this holiday season. And for a lot of you around the world, I just want to wish you a very, 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 very Merry Christmas. I like that very and merry rhyme. I think that assists us in getting to very merry. Or very, 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 very Merry Christmas. And also, just say thank you. You know, none of us is perfect, including me. Darn it, been trying so hard. And so, what if you didn't have to uphold yourself to that standard of perfection? And also, the other thing is, if you have people in your life that judge you, and let's face it, a lot of us get to be around people who want us to be a different way, which is basically judgment at holiday season. But if you're around people who judge you, what if you didn't have to listen to them anymore? Like, what if you didn't have to listen to their judgments? Just let them talk, and in your head go, interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Interesting point of view, I have this point of view. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. What if you could have your own thing going on? And stop listening to the voices of judgment. They never do anything for us, and us trying to fit into somebody else's box of judgment kills us. The only thing I found that is really successful is superseding, getting bigger than, and going beyond that box. And going beyond the box where their judgment matters, where it even takes a moment of your energy or a moment of your time or a moment of your thought. And we keep thinking, oh, if I don't take care of people, if I make them feel bad, then I'm a bad person. But people who are doing judgment, they're not going to change anyway. If you change the thing they're judging you for, they'll just judge you for something else. We've all bought the lie that somehow we can make judgmental people stop judging us by being more perfect or being more something. So whatever it is you've decided that you need to be more perfect or better at, all the reference points you have, all the objectives for what you've been trying to achieve with them, will you destroy and create it, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Do you hear? The ambulance is coming to take you to the crazy farm for believing that judgment is valuable. Do you hear it? You hear it? Huh? I think they're coming right down my street. Actually, they may be coming for me. Wow, when I acknowledge that, they turn the siren off. Well, that was pretty cool. Consciousness in action. It's awesome. Anyway, I just want you to know there's at least one person on this planet right now that is extremely grateful that you are here. Not because you're perfect, but because you were you. And I sincerely mean that. And I know a lot of us have so much judgment, you know, the idea that we have so much messed up stuff going on, and I didn't do this right, and we're still holding it against ourselves. What if 2019 for you, and what if this holiday season could be the time where you choose, you know what, I'm just going to like me. I'm not going to go over the top. I'm not going to try to think I'm perfect, because let's face it, it's like none of us is, including me, as I've already stated. Darn it, my target has not been reached. Just kidding. Got over that one a long time ago. But not because of all of that, and trying to get to that place of perfection, but what if you could just like you this holiday season? So what energy, space, and consciousness can you be to like, adore, appreciate, admire, and have gratitude for you with total ease? Everything that doesn't allow it, right, wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Once again, what energy, space, and consciousness can you be to like, adore, appreciate, and admire, and have gratitude for you with total ease? Everything that doesn't allow it, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And on that note, my beautiful friends, I'm going to go celebrate Christmas. It is Christmas Eve where I am. You're probably getting this on Christmas Day. Or if you're in the other half of the world, you're getting it after Christmas Day. But you get the idea. Holidays are still going. And if you're watching this, in like 2030 or something, I hate to say it, but it really still applies. I adore you, and truly, what if you truly being you are the gift, the change, and the possibility this world requires? And I truly am grateful that you exist in this world. Not because you're perfect, but because you're you. I look forward to seeing you in person someday, and have the most miraculous holidays this year, and start next year off with a bang of possibilities of just liking you. See you soon, beautiful people. Bye.